In 1996, when my boy was 1 year old, researcher Phyllis A. Katz published an article titled Raising Feminists, in which she pointed to one significant contributor that determined whether or not a child would grow up to be a feminist: parental behavior. For one, Katz pointed out, many children rely less on gender role stereotypes if their mothers have been employed outside the home. I do not believe that my stay-at-home mom friends will fail to raise feminists, but I have come to see that mothers who seek and find fulfillment of any kind outside a homemaker role are more likely to phone home and ask their sons to fold the laundry. I made it a point at least once a week to call my teenage boy and ask him, "What's for dinner?" Katz and her fellow researchers found that at 3 years old, a child was less into gender stereotypes if the parents displayed a more positive parenting style. They granted their children more independence, and they were less demanding, less authoritarian, and warmer than parents of more sex-typed children. The report from my friend Julie and her husband Reagan is that they are doing well in raising their son and their daughter to be feminists. For one, they are modeling for their children a different gender role equation. Julie has a PhD and is a professor. Reagan is a musician who works odd construction jobs. Julie is putting Reagan through college to be an engineer so he can bring those skills to his music production career. They also redistribute the chores at home, bring in gender-neutral books, and praise gentleness and respect in both kids, especially in their son. In the battle to straitjacket boys' masculinity, feminists like Julie and Reagan are seeking an armistice. No, actually, they're going a step further and seeking an ally in their boy. Fourth-wave feminism, researchers tell us, is going to bring boys and men along. Moms on Twitter are saying, "Yes, please." All over the globe, parents, teachers, activists, and boys are building a league of male feminists and allies that will, very soon, laugh in the face of misogyny. Take students Matt Chen and Matthias Benitez, who answered actress Emma Watson's call for male feminist allies and started a he-for-she club at their all-boys Regis High School in Manhattan. When the boys heard that some girls had felt uncomfortable and had been touched inappropriately at some of the Regis High School dances in previous years, the He-for-She Club collaborated with the nearby all-girls Catholic Marymount School to host a conversation about how to shut that kind of thing down at the school's dances going forward. Take Urvashi Sahni, an educator who developed a special curriculum for teachers of working-class boys in the Prerna Boys School, a K-12 school in Lucknow, India. Her teachers go through rigorous training so they can teach boys how to demonstrate responsive care to one another. Boys caring for other boys is a first step toward teaching them self-awareness and social-emotional awareness so they can examine masculinity, violence against women, gender, and marriage. The teachers ask the boys to look around in their community and notice how gender injustices crush their own dreams and feed their own fears and those of the girls and women in their lives.